Breakfast.
Kiwi FM.
And, of course, the New Zealand International Film Festival, as I mentioned just before, has kicked off in Auckland City with the fabulous film by Florian Hubbich at the Civic last night, Love Story. But as the festival rolls out, there's all kinds of stuff on, including the Homegrown section featuring New Zealand films, short films, and there's a massive selection of those as well. I have joining me in the Kiwi studio one of the directors of Meathead, Sam Holst. Hello to you, Sam.
Yeah, man, how you doing?
Good, thank you very much. And also I've got Stephen Kang, who's the director of Blue, on the line this morning. Good morning to you, Stephen.
Morning.
Good morning. Now, first of all, Stephen,
yes.
Congratulations, because your film Blue won a massive prize at the Cannes Film Festival, didn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What was that?
It was Critics Week's Grand Prix. So yeah, he was so excited. Yeah.
Tell us about Blue.
Blue is a story about this blue costume character. He wears it all the time, and he's very famous back then. You know, as a TV costume character, but now he's kind of working in this small Asian restaurant serving food and trashing, rubbish and stuff.
So he was kind of like a Wiggle or something. It's a sort of a famous children's TV show.
Yeah, it's more like Teletubby kind of costume.
Yeah. and now he's fallen out of favour.
Yes. So we just follow his kind of daily life and kind of observe his, life.
While he's still wearing the costume.
Yes.
It sounds very, very cool. Sam, your movie Meathead. Tell us about that.
Meathead is a short film based on a true story that was told to me by a friend of mine, Mike Robinson.
Yeah.
Which was based on one of his first days on the job in a freezing works, and it was such a cool story, so we developed it into a screenplay and made that. So it's about a kid's first day on the job in a meatworks.
And no doubt, there's a lot of meat.
Yes, there's
there.
Plenty of meat. Yes,
a lot of hanging meat.
Yeah.
Where did you get permission to film that one?
We're lucky enough that James Wallace and Wallace Meats invited us into their home, really, and all the workers were amazing, and the staff down there, and they're all in the film and everything. And we filmed in Waitoa and Thames across 2 plants. Yeah. And
what sort of space of time?
We shot over 6 days.
Okay.
But it took a very, very long time to work out how to shoot in there, really.
Yeah. I'm always amazed that people can create short films and get through a whole story in such a short amount of time. Stephen, what's the biggest challenge with the medium for you?
I think it's the story, basically, because you have to kind of tell the story within 14 or 15 minutes length. So I think, story is very important to, achieve, I guess.
Is there a lot of stuff that ends up on the cutting room floor?
Not that much, but definitely there's some stuff left out. But no, we kind of pre-production really hard. So we know what we wanted. So.
Sam, do you find that that editing yourself is the hardest thing?
I think editing's the thing that's most difficult, I guess, but then it's also the most rewarding in a way, because you're seeing it really coming together for the first time after it being in your head or just on a set. So it's really good, and then I think it's just about, like you're saying, the story and finding a way to tell it in an economical way, because it is a short film.
Do you find it's always important to have a conclusion? Do you need a definite ending to a short story, or do you leave people hanging wanting a full-length feature?
Yeah, no, it just depends on the film. I love open-ended stories and things that aren't even stories. They might just be like a feeling or a tonal thing or something. So it could be anything. There's really short films are, I guess, because they are so they're in the short form, that they're sort of freer to be other things. Yeah.
Well, Stephen, with your success with Blue, are you going to continue in the short film medium, or are you going to go feature now?
Yeah, I don't really constrain on medium, short or feature, but definitely I'm developing feature script with the commission. So I think that's the next step. And
does a prize like that open up any doors?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a kind of business card, isn't it? So you kind of you kind of tell them I want something, and then you kind of pitch your project. So
yeah. And I suppose, Sam, it's a big tick, and it's a sign of recognition and success to get into the International Film Festival.
Yes,
in the first place, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, for sure. And it's great to having screened the film overseas to now be able to actually premiere it in New Zealand, for the first time tonight, where we made it. So it's really good, yeah. And then beyond
festivals, how do you end up seeing short films? And they're pretty hard to find. I mean, you don't see them on TV, do you?
They are, yeah. They're rare. I mean, like the Rialto channel, for example, are really great with screening short films on there, and other channels around the world, pay TV channels and things, I guess. But mainly it's short film festivals for quite a while, for like 1 or 2 years, and then if you're lucky, it might get picked up, and then eventually they might end up online on certain websites that play them these days.
Yeah. What is also really good about the film festival this year is the inclusion of Show Me Shorts into the program as well. Particularly, I think it's down in the underneath the Civic there, which shows a sort of, I guess, a coming of age for the medium, for the genre. Do you think, Stephen?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of coming up as a drama, so yeah.
And of course, there's so many New Zealand, well-known New Zealand directors and artists who have got their start through short films, as well, and worldwide recognition.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Taika Waititi, of course, being
for sure,
at the top of my head. Yeah. Hey, well, that's fabulous. Of course, the screenings are tonight from 6 p.m. and also on Saturday at 11:15 in the morning. But there's a whole variety of different screenings around the place. You're best to go check the festival guide, also online as well, nzff.co.nz. Hey, thanks very much, Stephen and Sam. Cheers.
Thank you, man.
Time now here on Kiwi is